Morning guys, how you doing? This car was on my channel. I think it was like a third video in when I first started the channel. I'd done a front end repair on it. Basically, my friend just had a little incident and tapped the front panel. And because it's quite soft, the front panels on these, it pushed it in. So I repaired it all nice. Can't even tell it's been done. So in England, well the UK, in the winter, they salt the roads. Water on bare metal is not an issue. Not bare metal, but like water on components on your car is not really an issue. But once the salt goes into the water and everything, it ruins everything in between all the gaps. So if you've got anything that's your pride and joy and you're gonna use it in the winter, just don't use it. Try and get a little run around. But if you have to, try and get the underneath coated in something and then do all the cavities with cavity wax. So when it gets inside, it can't just sit at bay, it just sort of wash through. Also, this car is actually rust. It's rare to say that on a Honda, and it's basically rust-free. I would say 99% rust-free. When I show you the underneath, you'd be pretty shocked. It's a really good example, and I just want to preserve it as much as I can for him. I've also got a little repair here to do on the tailgate, so I'm going to do that for him. And also a repair on the door, I'll show you this one. Yeah, so basically the back of the door as well, it had rust basically along the lip and just under. So what I've done is I've lifted the lip up along the door, because I don't want to damage the front edge, because otherwise you have to blend the front of the door. So you'd be basically painting both panels. So I'm going to keep it to the back of the door for him. I've cleaned it, rust treated it, converted it, and now what I've done is I've epoxy primed it, let it go off, then I'll re-prep it, sealer it, and then obviously prime it and paint it. So that'd be good, man. Just keep the cost down for him, and it's just a nice little repair to do. But yeah, guys, another little job I got to do as well is my mate's put these new wheels on there, some Advan racing wheels, and they're sick, man. I've always wanted a set of these for the Skyline, but yeah, they're mega butt. The only issue is when he's put these on, they're rubbing the arc. Only rubbing a bit. He's going to camber the wheels a little bit at some point, but the only thing is with these wheels, to get a nice fitment, you've got to take the lip away a bit, because there's a plastic trim over a lip as well with the spot welds. You can't roll the arch, because if you roll the arch, you still have the plastic trim. So what I'm going to do is take the lip back just a little bit, and it'll clear the wheel, epoxy prime it and so on, and primer it again, stone chip it, and then it just preserve it a bit. Guys, just check this out, man. If I had the money, I'd definitely buy this car off him. So I know it looks dirty, but this is what this is what you call an immaculate car. Considering the age, I can't remember what age it is, but you got to think it's quite an old car, to be honest. All these Hondas, they rot out really bad here. Honestly, this is like the worst position here, all around these brackets, because obviously all the salt sits down inside here and in the inner arches. I just can't believe how clean it is. I'm just going to spend some time now cleaning it all up for him. I've done a test patch here. Obviously this is cleaned up, you can tell. And look how shiny it is with the under sealer on. And obviously you can see the drops of the wax. But honestly, it's such a good product. And what I'm gonna do is coat the whole bottom, mask everything off lightly, even the heat shield, I'll probably drop the heat shield down and then mask off all the lines and everything, and then just creep it all behind everything as much as I can. Then once I've finished and the product's gone off the day after, I'm gonna fill all the holes with a cavity wax. So what you do is just spray it in all the holes as far as you can go, and you pull the straw through and it shoots the wax all along the chassis legs and the rails all inside here. But this is a clear rust preservative, and honestly it's just really good. Good. All right, that's looking good, man. So I'm only doing the lower half. I'm not going to be painting the top of the tailgate. So I'm going to be painting the lower half here. Take this off with a fudge wheel, rubber wheel, and then let's get the repair done. Yeah guys, with little repairs like this, I always try to do a metal finish. If it's quite bad, you're gonna have a little bit of filler work. Filler's actually not bad, obviously if you put it in thin. But when you got people smashing things in and putting loads in, it'll sink over time. It won't necessarily crack unless it's really thick. But the problem is, if you spend too much time on a repair and you're doing it to pay your bills, you're going to lose your business. Know what I mean? So do what you can to the best of your knowledge. Obviously, run pretty quick now. I can do a little metal repair like this, sand it back. If it's got the odd little bit, I'll pimple it, keep messing around with it. But if you start spending hours on it, you're going to be out of pocket. So if it's fine, you can skim it with a bit of filler, sand it, shape it. I like to epoxy it before I put the filler on, depending on the size of the filler repair. This one, I'm going to try and get away with no filler work. So see what happens. How you doing, guys? I hope you enjoyed that video. Just a quick one to sort of get my mate's car ready for winter and stuff. But guys, the website's down at the moment. We're just sorting some things out on there. I want to make it cleaner, just easier to purchase things. And I want to put a discount code on there for winter, for Christmas. So we're going to keep to the DBW Porsche one, the Enki inspired one, which is this one, obviously the hoodie as well. And we're going to keep to the OG DB logo one. But guys, my main goal is to try and get to 1,000 subs, and you guys just keep subscribing and it's great, man. I'm almost at 1,000. So hopefully we get there before Christmas. Cheers guys for watching the channel, and I hope to grow it. I'm just going to keep working anyway to pay my bills, and I'll just keep filming what I'm doing. So cheers guys, I'll catch you in a bit.